Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. What the fuck is that? Ain't nothing. Oh, did I say 7? I meant 9. Looks old. I wonder who built it.
Sweet. Hey, are you alright? Aren't you guys scared of heights? Gosh, you look so helpless. Why don't you stay here and let us handle the rest? No, I'm going with you guys. I have to. And don't leave my side, okay? Okay, thanks.
Uni, do you know anything about this place?
Nope, this is my first time inside the Aoife tree.
This place looks ancient. Try standing on it. Alright then. Jake. I'll be fine, don't worry. Here it comes again. Just in a purifier. Works. I'm gonna see where it takes me. Call you guys over if everything's alright.
I'm coming with you.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay, we'll all go. I like the music here. Alright, tree time. Our second tree. Our second huge ass tree that we had to traverse. This one actually might have water in it or something. It seems like steam coming up. I don't know. Could be something else. Fuck is that? Maybe like some equivalent to life energy. They did say there was a mist here, so maybe that's what that is coming up. Which I still don't really know what the fuck mist is. Alright, what are the enemies like here? Hello, sir. You undead? Alright, have PV attack. Kira. Yeah, you are a zombie. Die. Alright, this is probably part of... Wait, what? Did it not work? Thought I don't know if I accidentally... Or like, what happened? Did I fuck up? They're not very strong anyway, so I guess it's fine. Also, I'm pretty sure I called this area having zombies because the last shop we got was like the first shop to have the thing that cures zombie. So cool, I guess. Lamia's flute. What is? I assume that's an equip for Uni. Nice. Remedy. Okay, cool. Everything up there looked withered. Place looks totally different. It's so bright I can't see the bottom. Too much bloom. Guess we should try to get to the bottom of this. Oh boy. Do we ride this leaf-shaped thing?
Hey, chick, I found something here.
Maybe it'll move like the last one.
Didn't move when I got on.
You stood on it? Interesting. Do you get any like special material out of these type of places in Deep Rock? Well,
why don't we all try getting on?
I'm sure this will go great. When I got on it, I felt it respond. I guess we're in luck. Oh fuck. We're going fast. That's really fast to be going without like anything to hold on to. Azure will sometimes a bright greenish glowing circular chasm will spawn. Interesting. Whoa. Sure freaked me out at first, but there's no wind or anything. Oh, weird. It's that glowing powder is stopping the wind somehow. You okay, Dirt? Glowing blob things at the bottom. If you're in it, you get floaty properties. Interesting. Like the fizzy drink in Willy Wonka. Yes. I wonder where we're going. Yeah, me too.
Maybe Ma can tell us something.
I forgot about you.
What do you feel here inside the Eva tree?
Kupo. I didn't realize that Mog had... I don't feel like the other Kupos have... Or, yeah, Moogles. I don't feel like they have, like, as thick a fur. To be fair, his poof on his head is also a different color, so... I guess they just wanted him to stand out.
Kupo, Kupo, Popo! Really? Kupo. Alright, thanks. Kupopo.
Meow. Well, what's the word?
Mog senses a lot of life beneath us. Moogles are fairies.
Oh, are they? Is that like I wonder if that's like one of those, like, they're considered fairies in every Final Fantasy world, even if they don't say it, or is that like a Final Fantasy IX specific thing? I might look into that later.
So they sense life everywhere, but Mog says there's a whole lot here.
I wonder if agents of Kuja are down there. But what's the connection between Kuja and the Mist?
Incoming!
Oh boy. We've disturbed the Guardian. Hey, Ivy, what's up? I almost called you Aito. Cura. Does anyone even need curing? No. Okay, I'm gonna test this again, because... Didn't, like... Okay, no, it worked that time. I must have misclicked at the last second or something. Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, so you can cure them to death. Good to know. Auto potion. It's VV in game, so I need a different name for non-streams. Aito, okay, sure. I'll call you Aito, but only during FF9 streams. Blizzard. Anytime, babe. Oh, 136 damage. Alright, you know what? I was gonna make a joke about how Blizzard's a shitty company, but because I did 136 damage, I'll accept it. Did he just... Okay, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm assuming that that auto kills whoever it lands on. And I got lucky that it landed on him. Hopefully that has a high chance of landing on them, like the caster, so I don't have to worry about that too much. But that makes these zombies a lot scarier than they were before. So I think I get cut off, but I'm assuming this area is very heavily undead themed, and that's why we have 2 white mages. To kind of teach you about the whole, or to really push you in the direction of learning that you can cure zombies to death. Which thankfully I already know, but because of that really shitty ass boss from FF10 that casts zombie on everyone and then casts Megadeath, which kills anyone who's not a zombie, but also she's constantly casting Curaga on everyone who is a zombie, and I really fucking hated that. Anyway. See, at least FF9 is actually trying to teach me this mechanic ahead of time. FF10 just did not, and then it just like dropped the boss on me. Anyway.
There's so many strange monsters here in the Eva tree.
Can the mist be causing it? Wait. Jake didn't say that. It looked like it was pointing at Jake. I think Dirk said it. I don't know. I didn't read who was talking. I just saw it. Like, it looked like the text box was pointing at Jake. Beats me. The Evil Forest and Gargan Rue had unique monsters too.
But if the mist comes from this tree, how come it only appears on Jake's continent?
Guess there has to be something that channels the mist. Yes, but the question is, why? Jake.
What's the matter? Vivi? What's wrong, Vivi? You've been lost in thought for a while.
Oh, Jake, I've been thinking about the mist. Do you remember the factory we saw in Dali?
Yes, the factory where black mages were being made.
Huh? Black mages?
They look a lot like Vivi.
Dirk!
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay, I'm not upset anymore about being made and everything.
Vivi.
Anyway, that factory had a lot of mist inside, right?
Oh, yeah, there was a huge machine filled with mist.
That's right, and there were those strange eggs we saw.
There's gotta be a connection between the Mist Kuja and the black mages. I'm so confused. Another one's headed this way!
Oh boy. What is it this time? Oh shit. Okay, hello. Are you undead? We're gonna find out. Wait, shit, no, I didn't mean to have you here. I mean... Okay, well, we're casting Cura on Draco Zombie. Oh wait, it's called Draco Zombie. It is definitely undead. Zombie breath. Oh, god damn it. Does that cause zombie? It can, probably. It didn't, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna have Uni casting Cura on the... Oh, this guy was way weaker than I thought he'd be. I thought this was gonna be like a borderline mini-boss type shit. Do potion have the same effect as Cure? Yes. Oh, he is zombied, I guess. Oh, it didn't have like a thing above his head.
Yeah, I can finally see the bottom.
It's so deep!
I don't know what's down there, but we'll find out soon.
Dirk's auto potion might not be good here. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Thank you for bringing that up.
Come with me! Gonna make a helpless little girl like me go all by herself?
Wait, there might be some monsters lurking there.
Say, Jake. Mog said he sensed life down here. Do you sense anything?
Yeah, but you sense it too, don't you? We don't even need Mog to tell us there's life down here.
You're right. I can tell there's something down there. Something big.
Hey, there's something happening here.
Whoop-dee-doo. Let me double check that he is zombie. I wanna... Yeah, okay. Normally it shows like a thing above their head or something when they have a... whatchamacallit? A status effect. Where's the thing? Oh, is it magic tag? That does it? Yeah. I wish I'd bought more of those. No. Did she equip anything else in its place? No? Oh, shit. That's kind of annoying. Kind of wish she had more abilities now. I tied. So auto regen would be also really bad here. I need to try out life. I wonder if it's like an auto kill. Okay, he's already got undead killer on. That's good. Steel gill along with items. That has been helpful, I feel like. I'm gonna... Okay, I was trying to see if I had an ability that like would negate getting zombied, but I don't. Also, we have 2 girls in the party. I'm kind of wondering if maybe it'd be worth equipping Protect Girls, because also they're my healers. Do I have something that costs 3 that would be worth taking off? Expand it? Alright. No, I would have to take off Steel Gill, probably. Alright. What does this one do? Damage seen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me double check that everyone's got the best stuff. Alright, let's go. What could this be? It could be a plant, but it also looks like a machine.
Machine? What do you mean by machine?
That's certain. It sure doesn't look like any normal tree.
Yeah, it's weird enough that the inside of a tree looks like this.
I was just willing to accept that it was a weird ass tree. And that any of the mechanical stuff, I guess I just kind of assumed the mechanical stuff was put here by the summoners originally, but I don't know if that's actually true.
Yeah, you can see some sparkling water down below. It's really pretty. Maybe the mist comes from that water down there? So if the Aoife tree is the source of the mist...
Hmm.
I'm a little scared. So that sparkling water is a living thing? It's so pretty. Hey Jake, come watch it with me.
Sure.
Really? Okay, come here.
But I can see it fine from here.
No, it has to be romantic.
Oh, god damn it. Shut up, child. I love sparkling water and any form of carbonated water. It's great. Feels good to drink. Like the bubbles. Don't hey your way out of this, child. So true.
You're not watching the sparkle, are you?
I was watching the sparkle reflected in your eyes, Jake.
You.
This is what I've been putting Dirk through.
Oh my god. Are they going to use this shitty ass trope to like teach Jake a lesson? Because actually I'll be down for that. That would be pretty funny.
I'd better go easy on her from now on. Is it moving? Just my imagination. So much for Kuja. None of his lackeys are here either. Maybe we have to go down there?
You're literally the only person capable of like parkouring to that degree in the current party, so high chance that was. Oh yeah, no, it probably was. Well, if Jake calls back to that comment even once, I'll be happy, but I won't be surprised if it was a one-off either. But the fact that Jake even acknowledged that is still like more than a lot of other stories would do with this trope. At least Jake was willing to be like, wait a minute, I'm this pushy with women, and so now I've now realized that maybe I'm kind of annoying, and I was just too narcissistic to like realize before. Is even that one-off comment is a lot more than I don't know, I feel like you'd get out of a lot of other stuff.
Definitely sense something down there.
Jake,
What's up?
Mock's saying something's coming from above.
From above? Dirk, come here now.
Dirk!
You alright? I'm kind of surprised they had us run up there instead of having Jake like parkour up the thing.
It's a cave leech.
Oh fuck. I don't know what a cave leech is, but I'm gonna assume it's a big leech that lives in caves. I'm sorry, I was just startled. Is something wrong?
Over here.
Oh, I see.
It's them. Better go too. Can you stand?
Yes, let's go.
Look, the wall's moving.
You're right. It looks like it's alive.
Live on the ceiling and extend a tentacle. Oh, so they're kind of like the those thingies from Half-Life 2. Whose name I can't remember.
Jake, the wall's shaking faster.
It's here. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, so it's exactly like the thing from Half-Life 2. I mean, I assume there probably are things kind of like that in real life, to be fair. And they're probably just based off the same thing. What was that? But then again, Half-Life 2 is like one of the most influential games ever, so... Spiders. Oh, I didn't know there were spiders that like hung... What do they hang like? Just like a single thread from the ceiling or something?
So it wasn't Kuja.
Huh? What's going on? I can hear a voice inside my head.
Oh. That thing was what was talking. I thought that that was Jake's inner monologue.
You just said Kuja. Where is he?
I do not know. What are you doing here?
Are you the one who makes the mist?
It is not produced. Mist is a byproduct of the refining process. It is discharged through the roots.
Discharged?
So it's sent to other continents through the roots, right?
But why? Why would you do that?
I contaminate the other continents with mist to stimulate the fighting instinct. This, in turn, leads to war among the leaders of nations, and then to the fall of civilization. Kuja merely puts the byproduct to a different use. Spiders are 3 main use huntings: the sit and wait kind, like in a web, the trapdoor, yeah, and the final kind, the ambush kind. They make a small web between some front. Will jump onto prey with webs to wrap them. Interesting. I didn't really know about the third kind.
A different use? What is Kuja trying to do?
I cannot lie. Kuja used the waste product to make weapons. Weapons like yourself.
It's really ticking me off. Can I kill him?
Wait, Uni, what kind of weapons did Kuja make? Kuja called them black mages, dark spawn of the mist. So the factory in Dali was really... Defeat me and no more mist will flow. And then, no more weapons like this puppet here will be made. Answer me, puppet, do you deny your very birth? Why you...
No more.
Evie?
I won't let you make any more instruments of murder. Way to go, Vivi. I know it must be hard for you. We can knock off this rat now, right?
Alright, let's bust him up. Who knows? It might even leak Lord Kuja here. I have seen in the end of my 1,000-year life. Oh, I have seen the end of my 1,000-year life, and it is not now. You cannot stop me. It is futile to even try. Literally a Ratchet and Clank thing. Hell yeah. Can't believe Ratchet and Clank ripped off FF9. Can't believe Ratchet and Clank is literally Final Fantasy clone. Are you a zombie? Soul Cage. Probably not. Oh, you are. Great. That's perfect. White magic. Who's got the most damage? Jake. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, is this one of those like everyone gets hit and it's just kind of random if they die things? Yes. And it missed everybody, thankfully. Holy fuck. Got an oak staff. Don't I have one of those? I remember stealing some sort of staff earlier in an earlier boss fight. The fire started. Is he gonna just keep taking damage? Fire blades. Uh-oh. I accidentally might have fucked up by setting him on fire. Can I cast stop on you? Is that an option? Ooh, white magic. Guess he... Ow. He stopped. Holy fuck. Oh, god damn it, that caused berserk. Okay. Ready. Berserk. I assume that's what that is, at least. Miss. God damn it. I don't know if it's even worth... Oh, she died. Never mind. I thought that was Berserk. I don't know what that was. Then. Fyra. That I can deal with. Can I bio you? Maybe? That'd be nice. Probably not. Life. Damn it. That did decent damage. Item, high potion on Dirk. Damn. I probably could have just done a regular potion to be fair. Shockwave. Don't like the sound of that. Ow. Who needs it the most? VV. Oh wait, I should have probably done. Slow? Play yourself. Jake kind of needs to get healed too, actually, though. Probably not worth bothering with status effects. Oh, that worked. Okay, fuck yeah. Okay, he was not being affected by my other statuses, so I was kind of worried. And maybe he just had a lot of status resistance, but I'll take a slow. Hey, works for me. And then we'll keep bioing, because as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to have... Casting fire seems to have adverse effect, but casting slow or casting bio doesn't seem to have any adverse effects. It's kind of a fun idea that for it to have them counter fire, because like it's one of those things where like you cast fire and then it counters with like the big fire AoE thing, and then you immediately have that moment of like, well, I'm never doing that again. I forgot you had other shit. I'm gonna try silence. Sing this bitch. I don't know if it's gonna work, but hey. It will or it won't. Uni has the lowest HP currently, so miss. Damn it. Okay. Probably better to just keep having her cast Cura on it. Mustard bomb. Yeah. Oh, that's what that thing was earlier. Remedy. I'm gonna have you through Uni. It did not cure whatever the fuck that mustard bomb does. Kind of, oh, you're dead, so it's fine. Woo! Let's go. That was probably... It was one of the more interesting bosses, but it also was I feel like one of the easier bosses. So, I guess that's a win-win in a way. Let's get out of here. My end is not here. Fucking dies. Yeah, seriously. Stupid ass bitch. Also, that dungeon was way shorter than I thought it would be. I have seen the future. I will not die here. What if I stab you? My one weakness! Ah! Well, technically, I guess his main weakness was Cura and Bio, because those were doing more than everything else. I don't remember how much damage Fyra did. But even if it did more damage than Bio, it wasn't worth doing, because he just fucking AoE countered. Anyway, that was kind of one of those bosses where like it feels like it's a really tough boss, and then when it dies, you realize that like you were doing way better than you thought, which I feel like happens a decent amount when you play like these turn-based RPGs. Or like you expect the boss to have like a lot more health than it does, and you feel like you're doing worse than you are, and then he dies, and you're like, oh, okay, well I guess I was doing fine. Right, exactly. If I hadn't caught on to if I hadn't been having unique Cura, that would have lasted like 4 or 5 more rounds. So I guess to be fair, yeah, if I didn't understand the mechanic, the main mechanic, that would have been more annoying. Like if this had been my first Final Fantasy, I don't think I would have like put 2 and 2 together about like casting Cure on zombies and undead creatures. Oh, I meant to. Fuck, I forgot. I meant to test out life. I should have like opened with that to see if it auto killed. That would have been that would have been funny. That actually would have been extra funny, specifically on him because he's like, I will not die here. Single spell gets cast. Ah, I'm dead. Damn it. Now I wish I'd at least tried it.
Wow, the air's so clear. The Eva tree looks so pretty now.
This clear up your mist continent? I want to know what's up with like the top of the tree because it almost like we went down when we got to the tree, but we entered from like you can't really see it, I guess. Here, let me do this. Like we entered from like where my Ahoge is, like about that level, and it looks like at least like the way that it looks off in the distance, it almost looks like there's like some sort of like city or civilization or building or some shit on top. Like, but we just like went down a couple elevators. I think so. Now let's see if Kuchis shows up. I'm just gonna wait here for like a week. How long did it take us to get like out here? I feel like it was had to be at least a few days, right? We fucking went to an entirely different continent. Vivi? Actually, I kind of want to know if there's like an interview answer for that. Like they've been asked about that. Like, are like, oh, the world's loop in Final Fantasy, and they always have from day one. So like, how big are the planets? Are they like Earth-sized, or is it like, are they canonically like way smaller than Earth? I would genuinely be interested to know if there's like a one confirmed canonical answer to that. You know, I'm gonna Google it, but I feel like I'm just gonna get a bunch of people like doing theory crafting and not an actual answer. How big are the Final Fantasy worlds? Which has the largest fantasy world? Final Fantasy world size. Let's see. It lists all of the different worlds. Apparently the world in Final Fantasy is just called World A. That is what it is called on the wiki. It's kind of lame. I guess maybe it's more like it's probably not like the official name. It's probably more just like, well, wait, why is Final Fantasy V is called Planet R though? Okay, so now I'm starting to think it is referred to, hold on. World A, though never named in the original game, it is referred to as World A in Dissidia 12 of Final Fantasy. Okay, no, so that is the official name. That's stupid. Final Fantasy IV takes place on Earth, or at least a fantasy version of Earth. Final Fantasy V is on planet R. Final Fantasy VII is on an unnamed planet. Final Fantasy VII is on Gaia. I already knew that. Final Fantasy VIII. I don't remember if they named it. I don't think so. The world has no known name. Final Fantasy IX, it also takes place on a place called Gaia, but I don't know if it's the same one. Pretty sure it's not connected. Because like Final Fantasy X has connections to 7, but I don't think 9 is connected to any of the other games. 10, they call it Spira, but it is there's definitely some stuff to imply that it's the same planet as, or maybe it's not the same planet. I would assume so, though. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care about Final Fantasy X. Fuck that shit. Final Fantasy 11 is on Vana DL. 12 is on Ivalice, which there's a bunch of stuff that takes place on Ivalice. 13. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, point is, doesn't the end of 7 have a thing that's implied to be part of another one, like specifically Red's ending? I don't remember anything like that. But I don't know. Don would probably know better than I would. According to this, the only two that are called Gaia specifically are 7 and 9, but I know 7 and 9 aren't connected. So, I don't know. Yeah, most of what I'm getting on Google is how big is Final Fantasy 16 or map, or how big is Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth's map. And not like actual, like, how big are the actual planets. Yeah.
Jake, did I do the right thing? It said that black mages are made from the mist, right? When I thought about how other black mages were being made for war, I didn't want that to happen, no matter what. Now there'll be no more new black mages. I think they'll all hate me. No way!
I mean, I see where he's coming from. It's like he just set his own race to extinction, but also stopped them being made to kill. I don't know. Moral quandary. I guess the big thing is like the argument that like, what if there was a way to turn all the black mages into like the ones in the village and like VV where they're sentient and think for themselves. And if so, then if we do later on find a way to do that, then you could argue that we fucked up by stopping the production of black mages. But then again, if Kuja invented black mages and they didn't exist prior to him, then like stopping Kuja would have done the same thing anyway, right? Like no one would have made more black mages because only Kuja was making black mages.
Listen to me. You should never lie to yourself. After all, your brothers wouldn't want you to do that. Do you really think so? Do you think they'll understand? Of course, they're your brothers. It'll be alright. Huh? What is it, Mog? Moko? Uni? What's the matter? Why'd you come all this way? No way! Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, then go on ahead and tell the others. You guys are gonna wait here for Kuja, right? I gotta go back to the village. Wait, Uni, what's up? Someone stole something precious from the village. Jake.
We'll go with you, Uni.
Thanks, but what about Kuja?
Medane's sorry isn't that far. He can wait.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna assume that there's... I wouldn't be that surprised if we go back to the Summoner's Village and Kuja's the one that stole the thing. I guess. It's kind of the first thing that comes to mind. So... The meta, whatchamacallit? Me being person existing outside of the story has me like, it might just be Kuja. Anyway. Also, should I put her auto potion back on? I'm a little, part of me is worried that like the game, we're still in the like zombie is a really common thing part of the game, but I'm just gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Did we come from that way or that way? I don't remember. I'm gonna go this way. This looks like an actual path. Fuck. Alright, what are we fighting? I'll find out when the game... It's weird how long it takes the game to... Because, like, if I was playing the PS1 version, even if I was on an emulator, I would kind of be more willing to be like, okay, well... PS1 game. And very late PS1 game at that. Oh, it's weird that the like the HD version takes fucking forever to like load in the fights. I don't know. Like it almost makes me wonder if they like if specifically like they were like, no, we're gonna have the fights take forever to load to like on purpose. We're gonna like put something in the code to emulate like what it would have been like playing the original or something. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that, but could maybe argue that like from a certain perspective maybe it's similar. You could kind of view it the same way people view like how I think I kind of like if I'm playing an old game on an emulator, I'll play in like I'll play on like the default lowest quality settings, like the way it would have been, like essentially the way it would have looked on the original console. And then like if turn on a scanline filter if it has it. Nice. Because I like scanlines. I don't know. It's just if it's on purpose, it's a weird choice, and if it's not on purpose, it's weird that like the game has that much trouble loading in these battles. So like either way, I don't know. Yeah, I do agree with the sentiment that like the things we're most nostalgic for about like things like old stuff is usually the things that were wrong with it. Like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the like people who like grew up watching VHSs a lot are gonna be nostalgic for like the, you know, like the way that like it kind of the VHS almost sort of like freaks out a little bit, and it does like the blue screen and like the lines on the screen and stuff when you like start up a VHS and stuff like that, or like scan lines, which technically are like at the time they were like problems that like we later fixed with like future media, but now that like we fixed the problem because like anything that wasn't a problem, and we just like built upon and made it even better. Like the stuff that was done good and correct, and were like advancements, and we built upon those things. Like constantly raising like resolution, for instance, and on TVs and stuff. Like, you know, basically like old things that we view through rose-tinted glasses. The aspects that we're like typically are going to be the most nostalgic for are the things that were technically like deformities or deep or like bugs or whatever with the original, with those things, because those stand out more than the things that were done like well and like built upon more and more later, if that makes any sense. I'm home. I'm home. I think they're trying to deal with the fucking shit that got stolen.
Oko told me the news. You alright? Come now. Talk later, Kupo. Kupo.
Hey, Uni. Better follow her.
Anyway, I think scanlines are cool, I guess. But, and like, I wish more like re-releases and emulations and stuff of like official emulations and stuff of like, which way did she go? Retro games came with like a button with like scanline filters and stuff. Because I like that. But if, like I said, if the slow loading of the battles is a deliberate choice, then I don't know. I don't appreciate it or care for it much at all. I don't know.
What's going on, Uni?
It's precious stone that has been passed down in this village for generations is gone. My grandparents.
Oh my god, they stole the 4-star Dragon Ball.
Parents said. They said that we should take care of it because it's a symbol of the summoner's heritage.
Well, how about crying for change? It'll help.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm a grown-up now, and crying won't help one bit.
You're 6 years old. Alright, how about we start looking for clues?
I'll help.
Wrong voice. I'll help too.
Yep.
What? Did she hiccup, or
Is it my fault?
oh, that's like crying type hiccups, not okay. I was like, why is she hiccuping? That's so random. I feel like hiccup is not the proper word to like convey that in English. Localization has some issues. Like, I really like the characters and story. Well, the story's alright. I really like the characters, but like, I have some. I kind of wish they'd updated the localization a bit in this re-release. But it seems like they see the mix-up, since most people would have used hic. Yes, that would have made more sense. Or sob. Yeah, I feel like writing out the full word hiccup. I don't know. I normally apply hiccup. Like, I would associate that with just like the random like hiccups people get, or like if somebody was drunk. Like, I'm aware of that trope of like, I don't really know where that trope comes from. I don't get hiccups, and I don't know anyone that gets hiccups when they get drunk, personally. But if you ever get hiccups, tell yourself you're not a fish over and over in your head. It works. It works for me, and I know other people that it works for. Even if it's some stupid fucking thing that only works because of like, what's it called? There's a word for it, but I can't think of it. Anyway, He'll cry, I am just a fish. So true. But supposedly there's something about how, like, we used hiccups, something used to be good, because, or like, we had like a biological reason to hiccup, but we don't anymore because we went on land or something. I don't know. It's probably bullshit, but every time I get hiccups, I just go, I am not a fish. I am not a fish. And I just do that in my head, and the hiccups are gone, like, usually within, like, a good, like, 30-40 seconds. So, I mean, if it works, it works. Anyway, only hiccups from cans of Coca-Cola. That's very specific. That's really weird. I don't have anything. Usually when I get hiccups, it's not, it's like random. It's not like, oh, I ate this thing or I drank this thing or whatever and I got like, it's just like, I haven't like had anything to drink or eat in like potentially like 30 minutes and then I just randomly start hiccuping for no reason. I used to get hiccups a lot, and there was one time where I actually had hiccups on and off, more on than off, for like 2 or 3 days straight, and my mom was like borderline ready to take me to the ER, and then it just stopped, and then it was fine. Also, I feel like before that, hiccups didn't bother me, and I feel like after that happened, like now, when I get hiccups, I feel like it hurts a little bit if it goes on for more than like a couple minutes. And I feel like that wasn't the case before that happened, but I don't know, maybe it was, and I just didn't pay as much attention to hiccups until I was at risk of just having permanent hiccups. Anyway, let's get back to the game and Uni's sad story.
It's because I broke my promise and opened the Aoife tree seal. Everyone was watching over the stone.
Uni?
Alright, I just guessed that it was Jake.
Just happened that way. It wasn't your fault.
Sass Burner remembers the F-bomb in this game? Yeah. Does he? If he doesn't, that's kind of surprising.
Besides, we're the ones who made you open the seal. You understand, right? The real villain is the thief who stole it. So, let's just look for some clues and get that stone back, okay?
Unless his argument is that he hasn't played this game since he was a little kid and he didn't realize what it was as a kid, what they were saying. In which case, that's fair.
Okay. I wasn't gonna cry, you know. After all, I'm a grown-up.
We know, Uni.
But if you feel like crying, just cry. Yeah, you know what? That's a great life lesson. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't cry, and it's actually very not good for you, I would argue, to like hold it. Like, obviously, I guess there are social situations where I totally understand why you wouldn't cry, but like, for the most part, if you feel like crying, just cry. Let it out, babe. It's good for you. I wish I could cry more. Like, I wish I had, like I have certain things that make certain pieces of media that make me tear up a little bit, but I can't full on cry. Like, I don't remember the last time I just, like, cried, like, all out. And I kind of wish that I, like, cried more with media, because I feel like it would be, like, very cathartic. I don't know. Like, I feel like I only cry when, like, really shitty things happen to me in real life, and I'm, like, super, like, stressed. Like, I don't know. Trying to think about, I feel like the last time I had a good cry, when I got diagnosed with diabetes initially, I was very like, okay, well that sucks, but whatever. And then, but like, I remember like there was like a point of like a few days where like, I think it really just kind of like started fucking with me for a few days. And like, you know, like the combination of like having to like be more conscious of carbs and everything, and you know, when you're on the pins too, like it's annoying to have to like stop what you're doing and give yourself like a shot before a meal. And also just like I feel like having to like get over the initial like thing of like sticking in, like I feel like even if you're not that bothered by needles, like giving yourself a shot is totally different than like getting a shot. Like when I get a shot or they draw blood at the doctor, I usually like turn my head away and don't look per se, but I wouldn't say that I'm like all out. Like I'm not like terrified. It's more of like I'd rather not look if given the option. Like even now after having dealt with diabetes. Oh, I can't do anything with my eyes either. Like if I was required to do eye drops, like I don't I like I might be fucked. I don't know if I could do it. But yeah, I just remember there was like a couple days where I was like really stressed out about it all. I think it was like right after I started back at work after my diagnosis too, and I think that was part of it. But yeah, there was like a short like period of a few days where I was really stressed, and I had like one night where I just like cried. But other than that, like that was a long time ago too. Like I don't know when that's kind of my problem is I wish I cried more. I feel like it would. I feel like just like if there were certain pieces of media that I could go back and rewatch or reread or whatever that would make me cry every time, it'd be awesome because I feel like it would just like if I'm like kind of stressed out and I go watch this movie or whatever or read this book and it makes me cry, it would be like, oh man, like I had a good cry and now I feel better. Like I kind of got to let it out. I don't know. Be nice. Had an eye exam the other day. It took like 30 minutes to get an actual pressure reading. Eyes also have to go back. I don't know if I've ever had a pressure reading of my eyes before. Like anytime I've had an eye exam, it's just been like the typical stuff. I have to go back because the exam technically wasn't complete because I didn't get dilated. Oh yeah, I have had my eyes dilated. That sucks because eye drops. But when it's someone else doing the eye drops, I feel like it's easier for them to like do it. But I don't think I could give myself eye drops. Give you some eye drops that numb the eye itself and use a little thing to poke the eye. Yeah, I've never had that before. That's interesting. I will say that the first time that like they checked my feet after diabetes, like and the doctor like pulled out a thingy to like poke my feet with, I thought it was going to be like a full on like I'm going to stick this there's a needle on the end of this and I'm going to stick it in your foot and you're going to tell me if it hurt type dealio, but it was just like a thing that, which I think they used to do that like because like he poked me and it was just like, oh, it kind of feels uncomfortable. And then I was like, I said like, oh, I thought you were gonna like stick a needle in my foot. And he's like, no, we don't do it anymore. So, phew, thank God for that. I'm already enough of a goddamn human pincushion. I don't want to have them stick a needle in me when I go for physicals. Yeah, anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of things with diabetes where if you look back on like how it used to be, even like even just like a few decades ago, it's like, oh, holy fuck. Like I thank God that I'm getting diagnosed in like 20, in like this modern era, not like when I was a kid, which is typically when most people associate type 1 diabetes with. Same thing with neurodivergency. That's true. Because like I feel like that's just true of like disabilities in general. Like as time goes on, we're just better equipped to deal with all of that type of stuff. a very common thing brought up about it. What's that? I know the big thing is like with diabetes is like there's just a lot more options in general. More people aren't becoming autistic. We just have, oh yeah, no, I agree with that. Anyone who tries to spin it as like, oh, there's more, we have more neurodivergent people than we used to. It's like, no, it's just that there was a point in time where someone was neurodivergent and we attributed it to like some weird mythology or something. And it took us way too long to get past the point of going, you act weird, die. Perish. Like the whole thing with fairies trading kids out for changelings. Every time I like remember, every time I've like read like those about that and how that used to be a belief, it's like, oh, those were just autistic kids. The whole vax thing connection, quote unquote, to autism is because of signs of autism tend to show up about the same time as a child gets their first boosters and stuff. Interesting, I didn't know that, but that makes sense. I've seen a lot of people saying that they think, because apparently type 1 whatchamacallits have gone up since COVID, and there's a lot of like talk about like whether or not COVID is like causing, because like it's like an autoimmune response. So, but I have no idea, and I'm not gonna like sit around and try to like postulate on it or whatever. I'm not gonna pretend that I know anything about that shit. But obviously it's not the same thing as like the anti-vax thing. Well, there were anti-vax things with COVID, but they weren't related to this. But yeah, it is an interesting thing that I hear. But anyway, to go back, yeah, I don't know. There's also a lot of like, there's a lot of options food-wise that I feel like only started really cropping up in the past like 5 to 10 years or so. That like, it's like, here's an alternative. So like, there's most things have like a lower carb alternative if you want to go with the lower carb thing. Although really, I would say that like, I don't personally go for the lower carb stuff typically. Like, I eat like a normal amount of carbs. I just take the insulin for it typically. I definitely don't agree with the keto diet and stuff like that, but I also don't really agree with dieting in general in terms of like those like fad diets and stuff. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic. Point was, disabilities they suck, but as time goes on, they do get easier to deal with than they used to be. Shout outs to people like hundreds of years ago who had type 1 diabetes, where it was just like, it hurts when I pee and I'm tired and losing weight and now I'm dead. Goodbye. Or when like the only way to deal with it that anyone could even really come up with before insulin injections was like, I guess you just have to eat low carb and until, even though that only prolongs it, and even then it might not prolong it that much. Talking to me about seatbelts the other day. Remembers before they were mandatory? Yeah, I remember like I remember when people just like most people didn't wear seatbelts. Like my mom got pulled over once when I was like little baby, like still in a car seat, I think even. And like my car seat or whatever, or booster seat, I don't know, however old I was like all done up the proper way that it's supposed to be, but she wasn't wearing a seatbelt and she got pulled over, and they didn't give her a ticket because they were like, well, you had your kid done up properly. So I'm gonna let you off. But I remember there was a time when like most people just didn't wear seatbelts, especially like adults. Like I was raised to always wear my seatbelt from as far back as I remember, but I would also remember getting into like the car and putting on my seatbelt, and like if I got into a car with like a bunch of people who were like considerably older than me, I'd be the only person putting on my seatbelt. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go pray to my grandparents. I'll be right back.
If you need to, you can cry too, Dirk. My shoulder's always available.
Yeah, thanks. What about you, Jake? What do you do when you need to cry?
I get real I get real clingy when I'm sad.
Cut it out.
Hey, I was serious.
I heard a scream. It sounded like Uni.
Damn it, the thief was still here.
Uh-oh.
Jake, I saw her. It's that girl from Fossil Roo. She took Uni. They went to the Eidolon wall.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, I wanted to get those chests.
Uni can wait an extra 10 seconds. Oh wait, I don't think I can get them. Never mind. I think they're part of that guy. Fuck it. Whatever. Fine. Bye. We'll go get Uni. This game, if there's any thing I have to knock it for the story, it seems to really rely heavily on the character goes off on their own and immediately gets in trouble thing a lot, especially with VV. But like, this is probably like the 10th or 12th time that's happened, where like character walks off screen, we have like 10 to 15 lines of dialogue, and then it's like, oh fuck, that character who just walked off screen, they're in trouble, let's go save them.
Look what happened to Uni. The ancestors will be displeased. Tell us if there's anything we can do for you, Kupo.
Heal me. Peek inside. Oh, this bitch. I was like, I couldn't remember which area was Fossil Roo.
There's no way to treat a lady.
What's this wing ornament on your back? Makes you so easy to pick up. Okay, well that answers. I was curious if those were real or part of her outfit.
My grandpa gave it to me. Get your grubby hands off it.
Oh, shut up. Just be still until he gets here. Who's he? Me?
Found a treasure, Kupo. Use it for Uni, Kupo.
Explodo, what the fuck is that?
Tell us if there's anything we can do for you.
Where's Mog?
Is Mog captured too?
Nope. Mog is right here behind me. Kupo.
Mog, I need your help to save Uni.
Kupo.
Got an idea. It's alright. You won't be in any danger.
Kupo. It's no use. Mog has always been a coward.
Alright, don't be a dick. It's okay to be cowardly. The only time you can truly be brave is when you're scared, alright? True bravery is pushing forward in the face of fear. It is not being fearless.
Yeah, well, we gotta do something. Alright, let's go.
I'm just gonna go for it. God, I wish more RPGs had the continue system like this game does. That's so nice. I can walk into a boss fight without having saved in like half an hour and be like, well, if I die, I'll just hit continue and it'll start me right at the boss fight. Oh man, why don't more games do that? I feel like it'd be so. It can't be. Can it really be like that hard in like a linear story-based RPG to like be like, oh yeah, you didn't save in like an hour? That's fine. Hit the continue button. The game knows where you were. Or even like autosave. I don't know. Like a lot of, like you only get autosaves out of like CRPGs really. Anyway. Well, so here's my good Sir Knight.
What have you done to Uni?
She was too rambunctious, so I put her to sleep with a sleeping weed. Blaze it.
Sleeping leader. She's probably sleeping well.
If it's my pendant you're after, then leave the others out of it.
No can...
Oh, why'd I give her Jake's voice?
No can do. This is way too convenient to pass up. Hand over your pendant and I'll hand over the girl. Capiche?
What happened to the pendant you always have on?
I have it.
Ah, you really are a good knight. Now cough it up already.
First, tell me something. Was it you who stole the village stone?
Queen Braun is after the royal pendant. I found another jewel just like it in this village. Glad I came all the way looking for it. Now, hand it over.
The Uni was conscious.
Hold on. You're plotting something, aren't you? Stay right there. You, Black Mage.
Me?
Bring me the pendant. I don't know why I said it like that. Bring me the pendant. Remember, do as I say or you value this brat's life.
Jake.
Damn, he had something up his sleeve. He was gonna do some roguish shit. Alright, Vivi. Here's the plan. Fucking headbutt her in the pussy.
Do it, Vivi.
Okay.
Who said that? Oh, fuck.
I don't know who you are, but thanks.
Yawn.
Yo, can you stand?
What's going on? Where's that old hag?
Oh, that's it. Who are you calling a hag?
You.
So the tables turn. Now hand over the jewel you stole.
What are you trying to do, Red? I thought you were supposed to be the #1 bandit.
I'm not here to help. I just want it to be fair.
What are you talking about?
Leave the jewel and get out of here.
What? We're partners on this job.
I don't work with hostage-taking scumbags. Now get lost. Or would you rather fight me?
Mark my words, I'll collect my bounty on you someday. Interesting.
Now, fight me. Just a second here. What's going on? I told you I'm not here to help. I just want to level the playing field. Fair enough. Let's do it.
Jake.
It's okay. I was just looking for more ways to impress you.
Oh shit. He jumped. He's gonna go fucking Mario on me. To be fair, in like less than 24 hours it'll be Mario Day for me. Oh, we're one-on-one fighting. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, he's got Wolverine claws. Oh shit. You got anything to steal? Poison Knuckles. Alright, I assume... Ironically, I assume that's an item to use on him later. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck?
Can't you predict when I'll attack? Here I go.
Come at me, I guess. Ow. Rude. Lucky 7. What does that do? Deals physical damage by luck. Alright, let's see what happens. Scarlet Hair. One damage. Rip. Alright, well that was a waste. Miss. Nice. Ow. Okay, that wasn't a miss. I'm just gonna auto attack this guy. And see what happens, and I'll turn off auto attack if we get low enough on health so I can use a potion. 1080, nice.
Here we go.
This guy's on the cover of the game, so like he's clearly gonna be a party member. It's just a matter of why he joins us. And okay, please stop hitting me. I need to heal. Thank you. forgot. I thought high potions healed more. I'm not gonna lie. I might go ahead and do another high potion just to top us off. And now we'll set to back to auto attack and just do that for the rest of the fight. Because I assume if we're doing a one-on-one, he can't have that much HP. I hope. Ow. I'm gonna have to heal on my next turn again. Yeah. The way that the high potion thingy animation starts, it looks like I'm healing him. 777. Oh fuck! Wait, no. If I hit him before he does any damage to me, oh god damn it. Never mind. Anyway, the high potion animation makes it look like I'm healing him instead of Jake. Oh shit! Trance time. Let's go. I feel like us having 777 HP and then getting hit is like the Final Fantasy equivalent of like getting like an electrode and being like, oh, I like electrode, I'm gonna catch it, and then it self-destructs. Or like any other Pokemon that can self-destruct or honestly, I'd say you could maybe argue that it's the equivalent of getting like a shiny electrode or something. And then it's self-destructing or something. Ow. Speedy has a fun thing for only shiny Pokemon. But 15 Pokemon that can be spawned at once. Shiny Pokemon don't count. Oh, that's kind of cool. So does the game... I guess the game probably rolls for them separately too when you enter. So you can have 16 at once with 15 normal and a shiny. Okay. That's cool. So I'm gonna guess that the game probably rolls when you enter to determine the 15 Pokemon that appear, and then also goes, is there a shiny, and if so, what is it, separately. On the overworld, shiny Pokemon can't despawn themselves. I'm glad that they thought of this stuff, because otherwise it just sounds like it could have been like a bunch of BS that would have been really annoying if they hadn't like thought to plan ahead for that. Also, I feel like this fight is too long. And it reminds me of the like swinging cage thing where it's like in turn-based RPGs, the one-on-one fights, in most turn-based RPGs, or in a turn-based RPG that's designed around having a party, one-on-one fights always suck because you just don't do anything and like nothing interesting happens. It usually just is this like auto battle and until you have to heal type thing. Obviously in games like Pokemon that are designed around, damn it, one-on-one battles, it's different. So shiny Voltorb won't self-destruct. Shiny lightweight Pokemon won't be blown away in storms, and shiny ground types won't dig away. Okay, well that's good that they thought of that stuff. I appreciate that. Come on. And I assume this isn't a fight I'm supposed to lose just because even though he like attacks very often, like he's not like normal in any of the fights we were meant to lose, the enemy would have like an attack that like just ended the fight. Do one attack. Damn it. The only problem is now I keep missing, so that's making me kind of question maybe we are supposed to lose. But if we're supposed to lose and he doesn't do like a thing that just auto kills me and ends a fight, I'm gonna be really mad, because then the game just like tricked me into using up healing items and stuff. But I don't want to like just let him kill me and then the game's like, game over, you idiot, and then we have to do it all over again. There we go. I also wish more games would do the thing where like they were having fights where like you can win or lose, it doesn't matter, and then you just get like different cutscene following it up depending on if you won or lost. I feel like those are always cool.
Lost. Go on, finish me. Can you stand? Get back what you stole.
You're very nice for an assassin slash thief.
Uni, I got it back. Now, finish me.
But he does have that like honorable, like I'm an assassin, but and like a paid assassin, but I still have like honor kind of dealio going on. Like a lawful neutral sort of thing. Maybe that's what I would, where I'd put it probably.
You want to die that bad? I just spared your life. So you want to banish me then? You can go if you want. I won't follow you. Aha, tried to trick me, eh? Trick you? Tried to kill you. Why are you letting me go? Fight's over and we're both still alive. Good enough, right? We got back what was stolen from us after all. Listen to you. I lost to some spineless thief. Sly Eagle doesn't kill at a whim.
See ya. I guess you can join the party later. I was kind of wondering if he was going to join now or not, and if Uni was going to like stay behind, but even if she stays behind, I guess she can get swapped in with Quinoa. We'll see.
Keep that in a safe place.
I will. Thanks, Jake. Well, you're not going to leave me alone after what just happened, are you? Huh? I'm going.
Shall we?
Neato.
You're pretty good.
Metal Gear's so gay. I love it.
Where'd Uni go?
Presumably into here.
She's been quiet the whole time. Jake, let me ask you something. My grandfather told me not to leave the village until my 16th birthday.
There's a lot of grandpas in this story too.
But I want to go with you guys, I really do.
Oh wait. I didn't read what she said, but I guess it was something along the lines of, should I leave with you guys?
I'll agree if that's what you want. You need to come with us. Forget what your grandpa said.
I didn't mean to actually click that, but I don't really have a preference one way or the other if Uni comes or if we get Quinoa back. Quinoa kinda sucks. I wish Quinoa didn't suck. I feel like Quinoa could do some cool stuff if I get them enough blue magic, but I feel like Quinoa usually hasn't been very helpful.
Doesn't matter what I say. You've already made up your mind. Don't you have something to say to her, Vivi?
Huh? Remember what you taught me at the Aoife tree? You said I should never lie to myself. I'll try to be more honest with my own feelings. You should too, Uni. I forgot my own advice, Fifi. Thanks. I'll wear the jewel as an earring. It'll be okay then, right, Jig?
I mean, yeah. Is your ear already pierced, or did you just pierce it right now? Because if she just like fucking just like jam that thing in there, goddamn. All right, sure. Hope it doesn't get infected. Uni, I think Mog wants to talk to you.
Kupo. Kupo! What? You think I'm mad at you? I'm furious. You went off without me again. You promised me you wouldn't. What would you do if you... What would you do if you went off and got into trouble? Kupo. Oh, well. Thank goodness we're both alright.
I think I was giving Dirk's voice without realizing it. Lots of characters. It's hard to remember to do the right voice.
You're always nice to Mog, aren't you, Uni? Well, yeah, we're best friends after all. We were born on the same day, and we have always been together.
Oh, interesting. My my mom and my sister have the same birthday. Imagine just having to spend your birthday giving birth. Just sounds like a really shitty birthday.
This is our friendship ribbon. Mog gave it to me. Mog, do you have the ribbon I gave you? Kupo.
I kind of hope that it's an actual like in-game ribbon, because those fuckers are great.
This is the one I gave to Mog. It's too big for her now.
Oh, Mog's a girl. Have we ever? I guess just never been pronouns used for Mog. Yeah. Just or have people been calling Mog him? I don't know. For some reason, I thought Mog was a boy.
But once we're both sophisticated ladies, we'll wear them together. Kupo.
Maybe it's one of those things where like everyone always referred to Mog by name, so there just hasn't been any pronouns used yet.
Maybe then, Jake, you'll dance with me? Jake?
I didn't know Mog was a girl.
Okay, cool. Glad it's not just me.
I wonder where Dirk went.
Yeah, the fact that I got acknowledged means that Jake, at the very least, probably has referred to Mog as he, him. And maybe that's why I thought Mog was a boy. Oh, wait. There's a thingy.
I hear a song. Dirk. Oh. Down there?
Oh yeah, that was a thing she has done before.
Dirk, you there?
I don't know why I said it. I don't know. Sometimes I read lines in like really weird cadence that doesn't actually make sense, because I'm just more focused on saying the correct words. Anyway,
Jake. It's okay. Keep singing, because it's our song, right? I'm surprised you found this place.
why is there just like a rickety ass boat? Was she planning on like fucking leaving in this, or like Kingdom Hearts style? Gather 3 coconuts, a few mushrooms, some fresh water, all the other equipment. I don't know. A log, a cloth. Was it 3 fish? I don't remember. Everything. Do you know that if like if you just go and get the stuff, Kyrie gives you like a high potion, but if you like, you can go back and ask her to like repeat what you need to collect, and if you do it enough times, you don't get a reward at all. I did not know that, because I always just like went and got the shit. Yeah, I feel like that's a thing most people don't know. I feel like a lot of people also don't know about the whole like when you like are in the drop to the heart or whatever, and you talk to like the like not real versions of like Yuffie and Titus and Waka. And it's like your quest starts at dawn or midday or dusk or whatever. Like, I feel like a lot of people still to this day don't realize that that's like how your leveling works. Like, dawn means you level up fast up to level 50, and then you level up slow after. Midday is like, it's more like kind of like an average consistent speed, and dusk is like you level up really slow until level 50, and then you level up faster, well, quote unquote faster, like faster than you would in the other two. You know what I mean. Anyway, I remember like playing or like telling a friend who like is really into Kingdom Hearts about that a few years ago, and he just like didn't believe me, and I had to like show him like that like basically every GameFAQs walkthrough goes into detail about it, and it's like a totally real thing. And he still didn't believe me after like going into like super detail and showing him a bunch of stuff, because he just didn't know that it was a thing or like what it meant. I really kind of don't like when games do stuff like that, where they have like hidden things like that, where it's like you don't know how this affects your game unless you look it up. Because I know the idea is that it's supposed to try to add a certain level of like making your game feel more unique, I guess. Like IVs and stuff in Pokemon, for instance, but you know, when the game doesn't tell you about it, it's kind of annoying to me, at least. I don't know. Anyway,
You got the talent to be a bandit. How about you and me team up? We'll call ourselves the Betrothed.
my talent's up to snuff, but that name isn't.
You're really something these days.
If I am, I must have gotten it from you.
Nah, it's all because you made the effort to learn.
No, it's because you stuck with me. Without you, I couldn't have made it to Lindblum, much less seen a whole new continent. Everything I tried to do on my own was a total failure. I couldn't stop my mother. At times, I almost lost hope. You helped me so much. Not just you, either.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Vivi and Uni helped out at the Aoife tree. Quinoa was real helpful when we left the continent. Froyo, Crunch, and even Beatrix, who I thought was our enemy.
I haven't forgotten. I want to believe everyone is alright. I hope we get to see what happened to Crunch and Beatrix soon, and it feels like it's been forever. Like, I don't think we saw them at all in last stream. Did we? I don't know. Sometimes I forget. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen them since Monday's stream. I haven't forgotten. I want to believe everyone's alright, but sometimes I just can't. I hope I can live up to the hopes of everyone who has helped me.
You don't have to feel so responsible, Dirk.
But I do.
Nobody wants you to feel that way. They didn't do it all for you either. Each was following his own path.
His own path? Well, what about you?
Huh?
Why did you come with me?
Hey, that's Ibsen's line.
Ibsen? Who's that?
Ibsen is a character from a play, but he's a real-life adventurer. I think the play is based on his adventures. Kind of goes like this.
I keep forgetting that, like, Ibsen and his good friend Colin worked at a tavern in Trino. One day, Ibsen got a letter. The letter was so wet from the rain that most of the writing was illegible. The only part he could read said, "Come back home." Nowadays we have airships and stuff, but back then it was really hard to travel. Didn't know why he had to go back, but he got some time off, gathered his things, and set on his journey home. He walked 1,000 leagues through the mist. Sometimes he was attacked by vicious monsters, but he made it because his friend Colin was by his side. And then after much time on the road, he asked Colin something. Why did you come with me? I keep forgetting that, like, these two are very well versed in like theater stuff. Like, Dirk has read a lot of plays and seen a lot as a princess. Uh, Jake's group like uses like being a theater troupe as a cover to the point where they live in the theater district. Like their base was in the theater district of their town. And even like Uni like was familiar with the play that we put on at the start of the game. Like she had like a first edition copy. I wonder, I kind of wonder why that is, honestly. I wonder if it was just one of those things where like maybe someone on the like someone like high up on the team working on this game just like has a thing for like plays and stuff in theater. And what was Colin's answer?
Only because I wanted to go with you.
Shouldn't we stop the boat? Do we have like paddles to come back? Alright, I guess this is happening now. Jake,
Dirk?
Can't you hear the song?
Huh? Yeah, it's that song.
How come? Who's singing it? Sunset makes the Eidolon wall look like it's on fire. I've seen this somewhere before.
What? Where?
Oh shit, cutscene. Uh-oh, I don't like that. Giant fucking eyeball in the sky. Hello. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Does Dirk have repressed memories? But wait, didn't... Hmm. No, they I'm trying to remember if they mentioned like exactly when the summoners all got killed off. I can't remember if they did, or if they did say it when that was. But I think we have good reason to believe that Dirk was there when they all got killed off. And she managed to escape somehow. Which would explain a lot. Although it wouldn't explain why she's not of the summoner race. Like, she doesn't have a horn and, like, Uni.
Dirk! Dirk, wake up!
More questions than answers.
Where's Vivi?
He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him.
Well,
I have no memory of my early childhood. I never really thought about it. Besides, nobody ever told me. I was raised in Alexandria, but only from the age of 6 or so.
6? So, where were you till then?
Till then, until I turned 6, I must have been here in Madain Sari. I still can't remember everything. Some things are like they're shrouded in fog, but I do remember one thing. About 10 years ago, an unbelievably huge hurricane hit this village. That's as far as I remember. That day, I was with my true mother on a little boat far from the village. There's a cove behind Uni's house, right? The boat I was on was just like the one there. It all came back to me when I heard that song on the boat.
Song is from Madain Sari. So that's why nobody else knows it.
How did you get to Alexandria? How come you got to be a princess? How come you don't have a summoner's horn?
That's what I'm asking. That last question specifically. I don't know. But maybe Dr. Tot can tell me. About the lady who protected me from the storm as the boat lurched about in the waves. My biological mother who died on that boat.
The woman she thought was her true mother became someone else, and her true mother was already dead. Dirk has lost 2 mothers.
Damn. I used to pray every day here at the Eidolon Wall.
You too?
Oh, doesn't that also... Wait, she said she left when she was 6, so that means she left when she was Uni's age, which is interesting. Because now there's like sort of a parallel with Uni coming with us and when Dirk initially was forced to leave. You pray here too, Uni? So happy I remembered.
Dirk, welcome home.
So glad to be back. What?
I just realized I'm not alone anymore. Yep, I made up my mind. Jake, Dirk, I'm going with you. I'll be breaking my promise to my grandpa, but I want to go. Besides, grandpa always told me to be honest with myself.
I don't know what the future holds, but I want to finish what I came here for.
So do I. Let's all go together.
We should go get Vivi. I don't like characters being on their own in this story. It's never good.
Come on, Dirk, let's go pray together.
Alright. The sooner Vivi wakes up and gets back together with us, the better. There's Vivi. Alright, cool. Phew. I figured that nothing was gonna happen, but they really, really like that trope in this story, so... Still don't know what I should do by the time we defeat Kuja and return to Alexandria.
Grandpa, I'll be back soon. Oh, you're coming with us? Hey, why the long face? Oh, nothing. My face is always like this. Mog's coming too. Mog!
That's fine. And Mog doesn't really count as a party member, so... They just kind of exist.
Kupo, 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 Kupo. Lady Uni, now don't forget that you'll always have a home in Medane Sari. Don't let our memory become a burden. You must always be lighthearted and free. Thoughts of the Eidolon Wall will always lift your heart.
Oh, you're here.
What now? You want some more, eh? Victor lives, the defeated die. You know the rules. Your actions yesterday were incomprehensible to me. Tell me, why didn't you kill me? That's a tough question. You really that unhappy that I let you live? I'd rather die as a warrior than live as a beggar. Then come with me. Jake?
What?
What are you after? Follow me and maybe you'll understand. Besides, you're pretty good in a fight. Could use someone like you. We're hunting a man down. His only constant is his unpredictability. Huh? You say something?
I mean, it's probably just because I'm rereading the Saiyan saga, but he's giving me like Goku Piccolo vibes. He even has like green skin. When like after the Raditz fight, Piccolo's starts to become a good guy.
Very well. I'll find out what makes you so strong. What's your name? Call me what you will. Lanny called you Red, right?
Turned himself into a Piccolo Amarant? Interesting. Funniest shit I'd ever seen. You know what? I'm calling him Pickle. You know what? Pickles, plural. Why not? Race human. Okay, if you say so. Age 26. Gender male, dominant hand right.
Some call me the Flaming Pickles.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. Wasn't I green a few years ago? I wasn't.
Fine, we'll call you Pickles. The more the merrier. Let's decide our marching order.
The Flaming Pickles. Oh, we finally unlocked having more than 4 party members. Holy shit. Can I see like what you do? I guess not. I'll switch in Pickles for uni. I feel like Pickles is gonna give me a lot of laughs this game.
Alright, we'll do fine. Just follow me. Next stop, the Aoife tree.
I'm kind of surprised that we didn't immediately get quinoa back. Now that we have like the ability to have full party, like carry extra party members. Also, what part? We're just part 6, and this game's probably going to take me about 11 or 12. So we're like nearing the halfway point, and we're just now getting the ability to carry more than 4 party members, which feels kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking back on Final Fantasy VII, where like once you leave Midgar, they give you like they make you can only have 3 party members, but like every other hour there's like a moment where it's like you can pick any of the group to put in your party. I don't know, it just feels kind of late to just now be getting this. I kind of just assumed that we were never going to get that in the whole game, honestly. And then there's games like other games like 10 where I feel like you just kind of like you get like 5-6 hours into the game and then you already have the ability to like swap your party around. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna take a pee break. Oh wait, before I do, because I'm gonna forget if I don't. Let's check his equipment. Cool. Glad I stole those poison knuckles off him earlier. I love the irony that I had to steal the poison knuckles off of him because he would not have come equipped with them if I didn't steal them off of him. Like, oh shit, he has a lot of stuff. Hold on, we don't need undead killer, we just did the undead area, so I imagine that we're good on that front. Honestly, these killer things I feel like are probably better to turn off and then only turn back on when you know like specifically like, oh, this is an area with a lot of this type of enemy. Alert dude prevents back attacks. That's very useful. Wait, do you have man killer? No. I guess beast killer I'll throw on. And bird killer. Actually, I almost want to throw on stone killer actually. Just because I'm thinking like, why would we get a guy who comes with stone killer as an ability if we weren't about to go fight things with stone? But yeah, I'll put on beast killer. If we run into an area with a lot of stone guys, I can just switch it back later. I should actually do that. Take off undead killer. I'm gonna take off protect girls because Uni's out of the party for the time being. I'm gonna put on counter. My only thing with counter is like, it's one of those abilities where like I feel like certain fights it's gonna fuck up certain fights, and by the time you realize that having counter on is fucking up a certain fight, you're already in the fight and it's too late. but worst case scenario, this game specifically, I don't feel as bad because it has the continue function. So if we died to a boss fight, we could just like, oh well, we die, and then immediately restart the boss fight. And usually, and like whenever you use the continue function, it puts you at a point where you're like just far enough back that you could like switch out your equipment and abilities and stuff. Anyway, yep. Gonna take a pee break. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. BRB. Okay, dope. How the fuck do we get back? Oh, thank you. Wait. Did they say specifically where to go? Are we going back to, because like there's the tree and there's the going back to the tree to see if Kuja showed up, and then there would be going back home. I guess. Well, I guess this goes back both ways either way, so I guess I can go to the tree first, and then if that is incorrect, then we'll just have, I'll just turn on the super speed walking blah 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 thingy that the this HD version has. And we'll super speed walk back. I feel like they did say something along the lines of like that implied that beating Kuja is our main objective right now. So this is probably where we need to go. I don't know. I'm gonna auto attack these guys. They're not very scary, and Jake gets healed by thunder anyway. Oh yeah, oh you missed. Come on, dude. You just joined the party. You gotta do something cool to like earn your spot. Thundara Jake again. Damn it. Auto potion. Ow. Fucked idiot. There you go. And of course it casts Vanish. These guys just love to be annoying and stretch these battles out. Hiya. Get the ass. There we go. Probably didn't. Not even gonna get that much experience out of that. But oh well. Alright, back to the tree. Alright, it's a cutscene, so I assume I did the right thing.
Still a little, there's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. That must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist?
We beat the beast that breathes it, so much for the mist continent.
No more mist. They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat.
Feels like a pretty anticlimactic way to get rid of the mist, too. I gotta be honest.
Jake, there's a silver dragon. It's him! He flew from the ruins of Parmesia riding a silver dragon. It's Kuja, alright, and he's riding that dragon.
I feel like you just said the same thing twice, but slightly different. Oh, how I've longed for this day. The day I might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Aoife tree is liberated, it means nothing to me. So that's a green dragon, not a silver dragon. The tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver dragon, let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Aoife. No one shall interrupt us there. What? Oh. Hmm. Huh. Neat. And they said Pow World was the ripoff. Scoop bow, scoop bow.
We'll pass the trunk if we go any further.
Where'd that bitch land? I'm gonna kick his ass.
Kuja went down that trunk.
Say, Jake, how are we gonna get up there?
Can't we climb there?
You can. I don't know if anyone else can. Maybe Clawboy here. Mr. Pickles.
Not me. Me neither.
I don't think I can either. Pickles?
Came all this way, now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. We gotta go face Kuja together. How did this wimp end up beating me?
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, you almost knocked me down.
He who hesitates is lost. You'd best remember that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway. Whatever, like you actually have a plan.
Oh yeah, smarty pants? Don't forget you're the one that lost to Jake.
Shut up, Brad. A plan, huh? That's right, Pickles. You owe me one, remember? It's payback time. Shoot. There's some Gargant grass around here, so a Gargant can't be far. I'm gonna catch one for me. Then we can all get on and ride it to the top. Why should I do all that when I could just take the kids up myself? Huh? I'd never let this dimwit beat me. Hey, he sure has spirit. Alright, Dirk, I'll just carry a piggyback.
Huh? Hey, Jake, wait just a... It's one way to do it. The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong, and it is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. That is why I needed strength. I learned of powers that would daunt even him over 10 years ago. Such a long time. Now my forces are ready to strike. Ah, the suspense is terrible. He learned of the weakness of his flesh, and that's why he shows so much flesh. Basically got his dick out. So they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I will warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. Who the fuck is the elephant lady? Like, Ron? Is he calling her that just because she looks ugly, or is the elephant lady someone else?
Thanks, Pickles. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do.
Okay, sometimes he looks green and sometimes he looks blue, depending on the area we're in. Because he's like a blue-green. To be fair, they keep calling this green dragon fucking silver, so... There's Kuja. Pretending not to notice us. Notice us. I feel like I said that weird, but maybe I didn't. Is everyone at full health? Basically. I want to double check that there wasn't like a save button in here. I feel like we haven't gotten a save in like a really long time.
Kuja, maker of black mages.
Any enemy of Jake is an enemy of mine.
Okay, let's go.
You are Kuja, correct? My name is Princess Garnet Till Alexandros. I wish to ask you something. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war? The war that threw the entire Mist Continent into chaos.
And you made everyone the black mages and instruments of war?
Oh dear, the princess is such a bloodthirsty little puppet. I don't have the power to do such a thing. I just gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist, add fermented souls, and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to...
Stop it!
I'm not done telling you how to make soulless toys out of the dregs of souls.
Dregs of souls? You mean mist?
First, you don't want to listen. Now you start asking questions. Oh, brother. But you're not ready yet. Why? Don't you feel anything? Taking the lives of so many? Spare me the lecture. Lives come and go all the time. What's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why? What about that mother of yours, princess? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. It breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault? No, no. Your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar. My mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. So the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act, the end of the ugly desire. It's showtime. Oh, fuck. Are they gonna bombard the tree? Or do they come to harvest mist, or what?
Kuja, so you finally decided to show your girly face here. You fucking twink. You're all that stands between me and total domination. But I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I'll show you the ultimate power. Attention all hands, order the black mages to focus all their magical energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire! Fire at will! I thought you told us to fire at Kuja. Shut up!
Orders from Her Majesty, black mages, focus all your magical energy into one spell. I can't believe it. Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. We won't let you get away. Mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? Huh? I can make monsters with magic. Come forth, spawn of the mist. Oh, fuck. He resummons that guy. Kuja just has to reflect the size of Mickey's Stopka and KH. Reflectga. Hello, what the fuck are you guys? Oh, wait. I didn't mean to have auto on. Black magic, Fyra. Mistodon. Okay. Summon Ramu. What is Flare? Spare change. Causes non-health damage to the enemy by using Gil. How do I get to pick how much Gil? No. I wonder if it's gonna be like Riku's thing in FF10. But not quite, because I don't get to pick the amount of Gil we use. Judgment Bolt. Kablam. Come on, Pickles, show me what you got.
Spare Coochie.
245. Okay, doesn't really do much. Gonna be honest. Alright, who needs healing the most? Nobody really. I guess I'll do it on Vivi, just because Vivi has low HP, so technically... Oh, no, we didn't even get a chance to heal. Fine by me.
So, two of your enemies are duking it out. Why not just leave them and finish off the winner?
You know, but think that from the back, Pickles just looks like a troll from WoW, does he? Interesting. I'm still genuinely surprised that he's a human. He doesn't, like, I was expecting him to be some other race. He looks less human than fucking Uni here, who isn't human. And apparently Dirk's not either. Apparently, maybe. Hell, fucking Jake's not human either. And all he has is a tail. Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
My money's on Kuja.
That's a good bet, probably. Feels more like a final boss. Foolish Brawn, your prized cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. But even a fool like you knows that there is only one path you can take, right? What he's wearing is just gear you can find like 2 minutes in. And nice. Stupid elephant lady. Why do you hesitate? Very well, I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target you can't miss. Silver Dragon, descend.
Pickles right. Pickles is right. Let's split before we get dragged in.
Is it more? Oh, it probably is. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Well, it was 2,000, I guess. So, just one of those things that you just kind of have to deal with, I guess. Could be worse. No, I can't let anything happen to my mother. At least they're doing it in like somewhat in a way that isn't like, he isn't just calling her like stupid fat pig lady or something. I don't know. Although he did call her, actually I think he might have called her fat a minute ago and I just forgot. He did call her stupid for sure, and ugly.
Dirk? Jake, I have to save her. Dirk, she extracted eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. But she didn't care one bit whether you lived or died. You don't have to call her mother anymore.
It's kind of interesting because usually Japanese media, I feel like, tends to lean more in the direction of like birth mother over adoptive mother. I guess to be fair, in 7, Aerith had her adoptive mother and didn't seem like she was sad that her real mom died, but she also had like really a love and attachment for her, just as much love for her like adopted mom. So I don't know, but I feel like in a lot of Japanese stuff they seem to like care more about like blood relations over like found family. I don't know, I guess it depends on the media the more I think about it. But I feel like Japanese culture cares more about the type of thing, I guess is my point, than Western culture, so... I'm kind of surprised that... I guess I'm a little surprised that Dirk still cares about Braun. But then again, Braun also sucks and like, she's been a bitch the entire time we've known her, so like, I have no reason to... I guess I'm kind of with Jake, like I've never seen her act like a mom either. So I can't sympathize with Dirk in any way here. But I guess, according to Dirk, she used to be nice up until like recently, like a year ago or something like that. But we haven't seen any of that, so I don't know. She's still my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. You said that there was an Eidolon in prison near here, right?
Yeah?
Dirk seems to think that it was all Kuja's doing, which is interesting as well. Yeah, well, to be fair, Armello doesn't really have a story, as far much of a story. So I don't really care about the lore of the king. Dirk. Oh, wait, that's her name. Please tell me where. Cool did unite the kingdom and clans, and then he got corrupted by the right. Makes sense.
It's a long way down. You see the place with lots of roots? That's it.
There, I see it.
Dirk, don't go alone.
Stories literally in digital novels you can just read while in the game. See, I don't like when games do that. That's like basically like when games do the whole like here's a bunch of like logs you can read through to get the lore. I'm never I basically have the same reaction to that I do with like side content. I guess we'll do pickles. Like, oh, you want the story? Go read all these books. Like a full book worth of fucking logs and stuff that we stuffed into this menu over here. Although it bothers me way more when it's like a game that actually has like a narrative and they still do that. Like MGS5. With all of its audio logs. That's fair. Typically in most games you do have to do stuff for it. So it is a little different. I mean, Armello, it's obviously, I don't play Armello for the story anyway, so I don't really care. But it's still kind of similar to me, I don't know.
It's turning into quite a show.
You know we can get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Jake, let's go. Dirk's in danger all by herself.
Yeah, let's go after her.
What the fuck? Yeah. I don't really care I guess if I'm being honest what the story for Armello is, so it's with Armello it's less of like how dare they put the story inside in these books and more of I'm just not interested in the story of Armello. But with other games like MGS5, and I've heard that Final Fantasy 13 does it too. It's like, why do you have a fucking story if you're not gonna like use the story to explain anything to me, and you're gonna stuff all the lore and a bunch of like important story bits into like side content. Ansem reports, yeah, I've literally never read a single Ansem report. Ow. Head attack. Mm-hmm. Cool. Anything I can do to go faster here? Am I don't know. Also, the bugs the guy's chasing after me kind of reminds me of the Godzilla creepypasta. Kingdom Hearts 3 and some reports haven't actually paid off yet. One of my big I've talked about how I don't really care about the Kingdom Hearts story, especially, like, I feel like I kind of did when I was younger, but I really don't care about the actual story itself anymore these days. I just care about the characters. And part of it is because I feel like it feels like every game that comes out is setting up stuff to get paid off in the next game. And then they but it's always like a half-assed payoff, and then they spend, like, each game is more time spent setting up for the next game than it is paying off the stuff that you were expecting that game to pay off story-wise. I don't know. And they don't, in my opinion, don't do a good job with what payoff you do get. I think the subject act was going to be Strelitzia, but she fucking died on screen in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Yeah. It probably is Scold. Strelitzia is shown as part of Merlutia's final form in Kingdom Hearts. Or Chain of Memories. Interesting. I sense the Eidolon's power now. Now I can save my mother. Please help me. Who's this? Looks like a dragon, but I wouldn't think we'd get Bahamut yet. Nope, wait, it might be Bahamut. Aquamarine. No. No? What's the problem? I can't save my mother with this Eidolon, but you can kill her.
Dirk, what's wrong? Can't you free it?
No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but
I don't believe it. This is the legendary sea serpent, Leviathan.
That's weird that... Why would it have wings? Like a sea serpent wouldn't have wings. It would just swim through the water.
Leviathan? An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Dirk.
No, it's not your fault, but my mother's still in danger. Is it? Like, sea serpents specifically having wings? I don't feel like I've ever noticed that. Things of huge importance having wings. I don't know. I feel like even in I don't know. Japanese dragons tend to lean more towards being like serpenty, especially. So it just feels weird. Like, Japanese dragons are more associated with water and stuff, and they're more like snake-like. I can't think of any, so I don't know, but maybe you're right. I don't know. I feel like usually once you give them wings, people go dragon, not sea serpent. I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
Isn't Her Majesty ready yet?
Our remaining ammunition was spent on that last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. It's not our decision. Go back to your post, soldier. Your Majesty, the Black Mages have completed their preparations.
That insolent whelp, now I can finish him off. Come, Draconic Seedling and Bahamut, King of Dragons.
Alright, so it's sea serpent versus dragon. Why is the dragon coming out of the sea? What? Okay, I feel like we're getting our shit mixed up here. I don't know how I feel about all this. Anyway, what's up, Bahamut? I forgot that Dirk had Bahamut as an Eidolon at the start. So obviously we wouldn't find Bahamut at the tree. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh fight? I mean, you're correct. This is what, like, the anime and like the cards try to imply that the monsters fight like faux show. Don't. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he's bleeding. I thought he was gonna do like the hair, running his hand through his hair thing.
I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. Jake is after their power. I'd better watch out.
Oh, now we can win, and Mother won't have to die. Uni, don't you think... What's wrong?
Mog, she's terrified.
How come?
Don't you know? That's the last idol on Bahamut the Dragon King. He'll win for sure.
Oh wait, did Dirk say that? Or... I didn't... Sometimes I don't look at who's talking and I just assume, but sometimes when characters are standing next to each other, sometimes the character I think that the text box is pointing at is not the correct character. Just hit him with an ice type move, yeah. Just have VV cast Blizzard. Blood. Excellent, Bahamut. Power and mobility truly are the best. You even hurt me a little. And you, Braun, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Everything is going according to plan. All according to Keikaku. Oh fuck, there's the big eye.
Well,
Dark matter. At base, I'm totally not owned. You'll see. Oh fuck. Who just got like some super crazy eldritch eidolon at his disposal. Oh shit, did he take control of Bahamut? Oh, that has big implications because in Dirk's flashback, the big eye thing popped up over the summoner village before it got hit by the hurricanes or whatever. Using gravity on Bahamut to slam it. That would have been less bad for us. I don't know. I don't know who's talking. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. But we found Queen Braun on the beach next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop any second. I think it's Jake. Because it's either Jake or... I'll just keep doing my normal voice until we know for sure. I hate Cujo a lot, but I hate Braun a lot too. It's either Jake or Vivi. Vivi being up front implies it's Vivi, but like I have no idea. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Dirk start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. Kind of wanted to cry too. I think it's Vivi, but doesn't really matter. I guess all that much. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it being Vivi. That's kind of who it felt like was talking. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, mother, I'm here. Right here. I am empty now. Free of that terrible greed. Mother. Okay, okay, so I was kind of... It felt like there was like an implication that there was magic involved, or maybe Braun was possessed by something, but this... I feel like this confirms that like something happened to Braun that like a DDD-esque, like getting possessed by dark matter type shit. Mother, I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I mean, she was definitely possessed by something. Maybe. I don't know. That could be it, potentially. I guess we'll see. I'm kind of iffy on him using that Eidolon or whatever he summoned to possess Braun. The way he did Bahamut, though, because it feels like a lot. It feels like it'd be a lot of. It feels like a lot of work, and summoning like a super powerful Eldritch thing just to possess the Queen. But I don't know. You might be right. Yeah, I don't know. I led Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. I don't feel sad, but I do feel bad for Dirk. We went back to Alexandria and Queen Braun's escape pod. I'm just going to assume it's Vivi until I get told otherwise. We also brought Dirk's mother with us. We should bury her in her home, if possible.
This way, princess.
Dr. Tot? Oh, fuck, it's Crunch and Beatrix. Crunch. Beatrix. How horrible that her life had to end this way. You know what? To be fair, Crunch also had... I kind of forgot, but Crunch... I guess I never took Crunch as seriously with it because Crunch is so over the top about everything. But now that I think about it, Crunch also was very insistent that Queen Braun was a good person. And that, like, the things she was doing didn't make any sense for her, like, based on what he knew of her. So I guess they really hammered home that she was being, like, possessed by something, and I guess because we never got to see her being nice, or, like, what she was like prior to it, like, it was kind of easy to hand wave at her and just kind of overlook it. Until, like, that last you know, thing that happened there with all that. I still can't believe all that has happened. Princess, it was it was my fault. Thank you, both of you. I must now carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Yes, Princess, certainly. Thank you.
Princess, here is a wreath of roses, your mother's favorite. The townspeople sent it as an offering for the Queen's grave. True, Queen Braun had been acting quite erratic before her death, but the people are still very fond of her, as you can see.
Mother. I shall become a great queen. So young to become a queen already. Isn't she only like 16? Maybe not even that. I think She was either 15 or 16, I think. Hmm.
Princess, we have arrived at the castle.
She won't be a princess for much longer, Dr. Tot.
Indeed. I shall have to call you Queen Garnet after the coronation. I must make preparations for the crowning of our new queen.
Side note, their models don't move with the boat. Their models stay in place. Which probably was less noticeable on, like, the original PS1 version through a CRT.
General Beatrix, Master Crunch, will you help her?
It's one of the big downsides with, like, these, like, HD re-releases is, like, they always come with that kind of thing where it's like, oh, there's tons of stuff that, like, looked fine or was, like, barely noticeable on, like, the original hardware and, like, the type of TVs and stuff it was built for. But it doesn't really bother me. I just think it's silly when you notice that kind of stuff. Like Crunch's feet going through the floor. And Garnet, like, not actually sitting on the chair.
Princess, please watch your step.
Beatrix actually looks fine, honestly, like, the way they have her positioned. But yeah, anyway. Dr. Tot.
Princess, I know how hard this must be, but I will be by your side. Please take the throne with full confidence.
Are we gonna get to play as Crunch? Oh shit.
There are 3 more days until the crowning of a new queen. What a day.
I feel like I gave that way... I gave that way more excitement when it was probably meant to be more, like, sad.
We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sourpuss, partner? What happened? Maybe that dirt chick dumped him.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Blank?
Bingo! It ain't like you at all, Jake. Hey, Ruby. I heard you started... Hey, Ruby, I heard you started a mini theater. That's right, darling. My plays are a hit. Cool, let's go watch. Yeah.
All right, cowboys. Jake, you ain't coming, are you? That's all right, darling. Come on whenever you want. Let's go, boys.
I mean, hey, this town was fucked up last time we saw it, so it's nice to see that it's been rebuilt. Also, it's interesting that the halfway point of the story, we're getting, like, this... one of these, like, and then everyone split off to go back to doing their own thing kind of thingies before, like, we start heading into the second half of the story. This way, everyone. I wonder what the time skip is. I can't imagine it's been more than a few days.
Huh? Hey, Vivi.
Hello.
Haven't seen you since you left the Alexandria Castle. How are you?
Well, a lot of things happened, but I'm doing fine. How about you? What have you been doing since we left the castle?
Me? Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's been crazy since you guys escaped. Rusty, that rat chick. I thought it said fat chick. I was like, wow. Rusty, that rat chick Froyo, and what's her face? That girl general of Alexandria. Beatrix. Yeah, the 3 of them totally got worked. Marcus and I had to carry him out on our backs. Marcus? Gotta get going before Ruby gets mad at us again. Oh yeah, she hates when we're late. Sorry, Vivi, I'll see you later.
Neat. Dante the Sign Maker. Last night's play was great. I'm so glad I pushed myself to make a great sign for it. Neat. Oh. Nice. Stairs are fucked up. Welcome to my bar. Oh, weird. I kind of just assumed that the next thing we were supposed to do is talk to Jake. I don't have any work when there isn't an event going on in town. Please tell me if someone's hiring. I play a mean trumpet. No, you don't. Don't lie to me. Morningstar Bar. Today's half-price special. Our original cocktail, Her Majesty. Neat.
Grandma said she'd make a dress for Ilya, but it's taking her forever to finish it.
It's so big. That's what your mom said when your mom, me when.
Oh my. What a gigantic house. I gotta see the inside.
We cook good food.
Sniff, sniff. Something smells delicious.
You hungry? You very hungry? You unbearably hungry?
Too bad. Damn, what the fuck? Rude. Hello. Walking out of town by yourself is dangerous. Okay, I guess. We can't leave. It's interesting that only every once in a while do they actually, like, stop you from leaving town on your own. Usually they don't care. For some reason.
Princess Garnet is in love.
That's random. Why would you have any reason to think that? Heroine statue. The statue was built to commemorate General Madeleine, who fought in the 9th Lindblom War in 1389. At the tender age of 13, General Madeleine fought against the Lindblom army with only 9 soldiers under her command. She died in 1401, well before her time. She was a general at 13? Goddamn. Also, that means she died at 25. Rip. My son plays too many card games. He needs to exercise. Do you mind racing against Tip Ball? Sure. Ah, bitch. You're slow as fuck. That was unfair. I was like going, I started off going like all in on like the tapping, and then I just kind of like pulled back and half-assed it when I realized how slow the kid was. I don't like running. Hit Paul level 5? Why does he have a level next to him? What the fuck?
I wanted to become a soldier when I grew up, but if this is what I have to put up with, this little queen is a bit demanding. I'm the queen. My orders are absolute. Hey, what does absolute mean?
Have fun, kids, with your wacky shenanigans, I guess. Active time event. Long time no see.
Been a long time. Been a while. Where have you been? We were worried. Sorry, I've been training. Training?
Yeah, training. Training for what? Why are we getting an active time event for these guys? What? I don't know these guys. Tell us. It was... Okay, well, that happened, I guess. I guess I can't go that way. I'm looking to play against an experienced card player. That ain't me, baby. Welcome. Oh, shit. Let's go. Max out my fucking potions. Oh. Hmm. They don't sell the anti-zombie item here, so I'm gonna assume we don't really won't be needing that again for a while. To fly high.
Jake's done himself in this time. Yeah. Think about it, he's never been in a serious relationship before. Probably doesn't even know what to do with himself right now. Come on, he's in love with the queen. Did he think it'd work out? Sure, he thought about that a lot. That's why he's in turmoil. Looks so depressed. Yeah. This is something he needs to deal with head on. It's gonna make him stronger, you'll see.
Artemisian? Who the fuck are you? I've never seen a Moogle with this like color scheme before. In fact, honestly, I feel like this game has been the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played that really like tried to make some of the Moogles stand out and be this unique. But I don't know, maybe some of the other ones do it. I just don't know.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hey, Stiltskin, long time no see. Hey, Artemisian, why does your coat look so shiny? Well, it's none of my business. Listen, have you been delivering mail properly? Of course I have. You sure that you delivered all my mail to my friends? Of course I did. You sent out one. What about the other 5?
Is that the game giving me shit for not reading the Moogle mail thing?
Ruby's mad at me again. How can I calm her down? Yo, Vivi, can you do me a favor? What is it? I want you to see Ruby's play with us. Sure, I like plays. Cool. Go down the staircase behind us.
Now, how are they supposed to buy pretzels at the beach? Oh no.
That's where Ruby's theater is. Bro.
Okay. Like, don't you know I hate it when you're late? How many times do I gotta tell you? Huh? Who are you? Strange, kinda.
Hey, Vivi.
Is he a friend of yours, Cena?
Hello, Uncle Cena. I'm not old enough to be your uncle. I'm younger than I look.
You're a funny one. I like you. Want to see my play, little fella? Yeah. Oh, what a sweetie. I like you even more. We'll get rolling in a minute. Sit wherever you want. Interesting.
Think your plan worked. Ain't nothing to it.
Blake, we'll talk later.
Busted.
Nice. Crunch?
Yes, Princess.
I'd like to find Jake and talk to him.
Princess, you have more important matters at hand. You live in a different world now. Oh, what's happening here? Princess, it is time for you to get changed. General Beatrix, will you help her?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's something I must give you, Princess.
Received opal, topaz, amethyst.
Those stones contain your power, which Queen Braun forcibly... Oh, well, that is all in the past.
Does that mean we also have... No, we wouldn't have Bahamut because Kuja controlled him and probably stole him away.
Master Crunch? Master Crunch, do you intend to stay here and watch? No, I'm not. Excuse me.
Beatrix, I'd like to see Jake, please. Now might not be a good time. Even you agree with Crunch, Your Highness. I know, it's okay. Uni just fucking running around the castle.
Took out of the picture. Now's my chance to win Jake's heart. First, I'll write him a love letter. I'm gonna make it the most romantic letter ever written.
Cease, child.
Becoming a queen may place quite a burden on Princess Garnet, but she must persevere. The people of Alexandria are watching.
Also, you're 6. What the fuck do you know about being romantic?
He looks pretty smart. Hey, you look like the bookish type.
What gives you that impression?
Pushes up glasses with middle finger.
You really want me to explain?
Oh yes, I'm very curious.
Where should I start? First, your beard. Second, your nerdy hat. Third, your thick eyeglasses. All signs of a nerdy philosopher.
You don't hold back, do ya?
Hey, are you a writer?
Well, yes, I did make my living as a writer for a while.
Will you help me write a letter?
A letter? Gladly, if you think I can be of assistance.
Okay, then follow me.
To where? If anyone knows,
That girl has a horn. That horn.
if either of you is gonna know where to find like fucking pen and paper, it's him, not you. Completely forgotten about it until now. Had never been as surprised as I was that day. A ship drifted ashore after a storm. Oh, I think this is Tot.
Inside the ship were a woman and a baby girl. The woman was dead, but the girl was still breathing. Imagine my surprise as I looked into the girl's face, because the girl looked exactly like Princess Garnet, who had just passed away, with one exception. She had a horn. A human with a horn. Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? The king ordered the girl's horn removed. The girl cried out in pain. He and his wife, Queen Braun, decided to raise the girl as Princess Garnet.
Okay, so there was someone named Princess Garnet who died. And for some reason, Dirk looked exactly like her. But had the summoner's horn because she's of the summoner race. They took her horn off, which is really fucked up. And then raised her as Princess Garnet. Yeah. That's certainly something. Very, very convenient and contrived, if I'm being honest. I guess we'll see if it has an explanation.
He and his wife, Queen Braun, decided to read the girl as Princess Garnet. But that girl who spoke to me, could she be related to Princess Garnet?
Yes. Well, maybe not like directly related, but like they're both from the Summoner Village.
Hey, we hurry up.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Princess, you look splendid. Oh, nice. That is a very pretty dress and hair thingy. Thank you. By the way, there's something I must tell you, Beatrix. Yes, Princess. I am not my mother's... I mean, Queen Braun is not my real mother. Princess Garnet. Dr. Todd has already informed us. However, my allegiance to you remains the same, if not stronger. Beatrix, thank you.
It's finished. Jake will fall in love with me the instant he reads this letter. Thanks, mister.
It's my pleasure, my lady.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, my name's Uni. I'm from Madain. Sorry.
I skipped over the dialogue box that had the name in it, so I had to remember how it was spelled.
I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
No, wait, let me save it the Moogle.
Madain Sari. Madain Sari is the village of summoners, but I thought it was only a legend. What could this mean?
Cool. Oh my god, I don't even remember the last time we saw a Moogle that I could save that. Goddamn. Holy shit, it's been almost 3 hours since my last save. Like, we're literally I think this is literally the only time I've saved this entire stream, because we're 7 minutes short of 3 hours since my last save. Well, I'm gonna stop there because I have no idea when the next save will be, and also it's about the time I would be stopping anyway. Well, a lot of shit happened this stream, that's for sure. Kuja is definitely set up to be the final villain. So far, at least. I mean, they could be like another villain that gets set up in like the 3rd act. We'll see. Let me switch my headphones and monitor real quick so I can find someone to raid. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So true. Even when you have the weight of your horn cut off. Well, now we know pretty much Garnet's whole backstory, or Dirk, I guess, because she's not actually really Garnet. I hope they don't try to pull a thing where it's like, oh, she called herself, or no, we named her Dirk, didn't we? Like, didn't she like ask Jake to decide on a name for her? I feel like if they try to pull a like her real name was actually Dirk. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. I feel like they could. I kind of feel like there's already a lot of contrivances with certain parts of the story regulating her. But oh well. Yeah. But oh well. I don't know. I feel like Final Fantasy stories are always like overly contrived and complicated, to be fair. Usually the part that makes them enjoyable is how attached you are to the characters. And I do like the characters. I still like definitely think this is still easily my 2nd favorite Final Fantasy game. And I feel like the gap between 9 and I guess my 3rd favorite so far out of all the ones I've played would be 1. And I feel like the gap between 9 and 1 is fucking huge, so like I think I gave 1 a 3 out of 5. And this game is probably gonna end up being a 4. It's not, I don't see, at this point, I feel like there's no way, at least for my taste, that it's gonna beat 7. But you know, it is what it is. But it's good. I'm having fun with it. Still. And I'm kind of, even though I'm more attached to the characters than I am the story, I'm still like interested to see where the story does go. We'll see. Yeah, we're about halfway through, maybe a little more. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 11 streams for me to beat it, but that's with me doing some of the streams, some longer streams here and there of it on my off days. So, you know. Yeah, I feel like this is about the halfway point, especially because we're doing the whole, like, the crew broke up and we're all kind of just like vibing in town. I feel like it's safe to say we're at the like halfway point. Anyway, tomorrow night D&D on Poke's channel. I'll try to remember to do a ping in the server and retweet Poke's going live message on Twitter. Sunday night, gonna try to finish up Hamtaro. Monday night, more of this. Wednesday, collab with V and Shumi rating women in video games. Although V's been having some ear problems, so there is a possibility that there is like a potential possibility that we don't do that on Wednesday. So, but you know, if we don't do it because V's having like health issues, then I'll probably play this on Wednesday instead. So you know, when the schedule goes live, it'll probably have the collab for Wednesday, more than like almost guaranteed. But you know, I'll keep in contact with V and we'll see. But I feel like it was worth mentioning that that is possible if it ends up being, you know, a major issue. And then after that, I don't remember. Oh no, we're gonna be playing Eyes Maze games on Thursday, which is like Grow Island, Grow RPG. I don't know if you know, if you know, you know. If you don't, you'll see Thursday. They're like old Flash games that I am very nostalgic for. I actually did a stream playing through some of them back when I was streaming on YouTube, but it's been a long ass time since I played them, and I don't really remember. I go back and replay them every 3 or 4 years, and I always forget the solutions, so I get to like re-experience figuring it out again. So it's kind of, I don't know. It'll be like a chill nostalgia stream. Next Friday will be more of this, and etc. etc. So that's my next week or so. Yeah. There also might be a possibility of me, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but there might be a possibility of me switching to a morning shift for work. And if that happens, my stream time will change. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Probably, if that does end up being the case, my stream time will probably be like 5 p.m. CST. But we'll discuss that more if it actually happens. It's still up in the air. And it might be a minute before that happens, even if it does happen. Streams will probably be like 5 to 8 instead of 11 to 2 Central Time. Yeah. I just remembered that. Figured I'd bring it up now. Anyway, that is it from me. So BPR. Go follow Ringo. Well, you should follow Ringo regardless, but especially if you want emotes or a PNG like mine. Here's my socials, and I will type out the raid message. We're gonna go over to Dawn, who's doing FF14, but Dawn gets a pass because I like Dawn. But they're pretty much the only person who I would raid while playing FF14. Maybe Joaquin. Yeah, cool. That's about it. Thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Love you guys. Mwah.